again to another segment of Gospel Life News, and then we're back in your faces to give you guys all the updates in the world of Afrobeat and then music generally. My name is Daki. You can spell it Darki. Then you know it's double E. Welcome again to this space where we give you guys full update and authentic update as it concerns Afrobeat artists, their crafts, and what they do. In the meantime, I want to say a big thank you to our fans. We love you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are the real MVP. We appreciate you guys. I was saying massive thank you for your effort, consistency, time, and hard work. We really are saying a very big thank you. By the way, we've made major updates for you guys. You can now stream us live on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube simultaneously. All you have to do is just look out for that channel that is most convenient for you and stream us live there. Let's go straight to what the news look like. Before the news, early hours of today, more like I would say bad news, but a mid news for the Nigerian standship. For those who love Nigeria, what we've achieved so far. Sometimes early in the year, we saw Odumodublvck coming out at the time to attempt to break the Guinness World Record for the cookathon thingy, where she cooked for hours, breaking the initial record at the time, and which lasted for about 6 months thereabout. Today, it has been announced that Alan Fisher from Ireland has just broken a Odumodublvck record he cooked for incredible 119 hours 57 minutes at his restaurant in Japan. Trust me, records are meant to be broken, and this one was a worthy record that was broken. Congrats to the guy. But then for Odumodublvck, why it lasted, it was fun to see that a Nigerian held that record for the while. Moving on, we'll begin with Davido. We saw Davido Timeless return to number 1 on the Boomplay Weekly Top Album chart, and that is coming after 7 months after he dropped the classic project Timeless. Moving on, we saw earlier of the day, we saw Brain Jotta coming out with a philanthropic activity went on. He was going for a shoot, and then he saw a lady with one hand at the time, and he just questioned her, what is she doing? And then she said she's a makeup artist, and then but because she doesn't want to beg, she had to go out to walk, hawking pure water and all of that. Then we saw Bridget saying it was going to help her, parked down the road, and then called her over and asked her how much she needed for her business, and then she said about 400,000 naira, and Brain Jotta gave her the sum of 400,000 naira, and then she went on to say she has just 5 fingers. The one arm contains 3 fingers, the other one had 2 fingers, and then she said she's from Osun State. She just got to Lagos, and then she's trying to make ends meet, and that got Davido attention. Davido now asked a question saying, from Osun State, and then he tagged Adeleke and then some big guys in Osun State, Obishore and the likes. Obviously, our life is about to take a very big dramatic turn. But then the twist is this. A lot of persons have said at the point earlier of the year we saw or in the early part of the year, it was said that she was once assisted and she still went back to the streets. Will this hinder Davido and the guys he tagged? Let's wait and see what the comedies look like for these ones. For the UK, Davido re-enters the top 3. UK re-enters Davido top 3 countries with the highest airplay this month with over 150 spins. And then we have Spain, number 1, Nigeria. We have UK, we have Ghana, and then we have USA. And the UK just joined this amazing list for Davido top 3 countries with the highest play this month. Moving on, we have Moad As Next Guy on the news. Over the weekend, we saw a team of Afrobeat artists who are known for what they do. They call them the street artists, the likes of Bella Shmurda, Sheyi Vibes, Nathan Ibile, and all other guys who are known for street artists. They converge at the space to perform. And then we saw Dotun speaking to them about Moad and admonishing them to have a minute silence for the departed one, and they all did. And after the event, they went performing, and it was nice to see that these guys still have or still miss Moad at the time. They wish he was there because it would have been a complete package event if he was there. We saw Abuebe was also present with them, and just when some Zlatan and Co were leaving, Abuebe was seen clearing the road for these guys. I mean, this one is all love and light in their spaces. Moving on, we saw Small Doctor while also at the event. We saw where he was going to perform, and then while performing his song, Moad song was being played, and he couldn't hold back the tears. Small Doctor was seen sobbing and even tearing up at the point when the song of Moad came up and all of that. People were singing it word for word. He also joined them singing it word for word. They all miss Moad, and trust me when I say this, we also miss Moad. Moving on, we saw talking about the case that has been lingering for a while between Nali Sam Larry that has to do with connection with Moad. The courts have just granted Nali and Sam Larry bail for the sum of 20 million naira. According to them, it said singer Nali and his associates, Sam Larry, has been granted bail in a ruling delivered this morning, November 6th. A magistrate court sitting in Yaba granted them bail in the sum of 20 million naira with 3 responsible sureties. As part of their bail condition, the court asked them to surrender their international passport and make weekly appearances at the State Criminal Investigation Department, CID. They are also to provide 3 sureties in like sum. The presiding magistrate is also warned that any attempt to contact her directly will be recorded and potentially disclosed in open court proceedings. Recall that following the demise of late singer Moad, Nali and Sam Larry were accused of physically assaulting the singer and had been remanded in the police. Both men were arrested upon their return to Nigeria. A magistrate court in Yaba, Lagos State, October 4th, 2023, remanded them in custody over allegations of bullying the late former Malian music signee, Moad. Last week, Nali and Sam Larry filed a lawsuit against the magistrate and the police over their continuous detention. The suit was filed before the federal court in Lagos and named the police and the magistrate as defendants and are seeking 20 million each as damages. So at this point, Nali and Sam Larry they've been free, but then they have to provide sureties and their passport has been withheld by the Nigerian police force. Moving on, we have Burna Boy as the next guy on the news. We saw for the Billboard World Album, Burna Boy, I told them, currently sits at number 5. It has spent 10 weeks on the chart. At the same time, Love Damini currently sits at number 15, having spent 57 weeks on the chart. This week, it made a re-entry, and that's a massive one to Burna Boy at the time. On his Snapchat, Burna Boy posted this when he said, "Your hard work will pay off as long as you play the long-term game. You will win. It's just a matter of time." Truth and 100% fact. Burna Boy re-enters the top 10 on the global digital artist ranking. Number 1 still remains as Taylor Swift. Jungkook, number 2. Bad Bunny 3. Drake 4. The Weeknd 5. Doja Cat 6. Karol G 7. Olivia Rodrigo 8. Fade 9. Burna Boy sits as 10. Peso Pluma 11. The Beatles 12. And then Tate McRae as number 13. Ed Sheeran obviously sits at number 14. Moving on, 2 months ago, Burna Boy's 7th studio album, I Told Them, made history as it became the African album with the most official album chart entries in the history of the chart with 16. Below is a list of all the official album chart entries for the album. It's going to be a long one, but then join me on this ride. For the chart record, we have the UK OCC official album chart, top 100, number 1. Nigeria Turntable official top 50 album, number 1. Netherlands GFK Dutch album, top 100, number 2. France Nep tops the last Semaine top album, number 6. Norway top 20 and top 40 album, sit at number 6. Sweden album chart, number 7. Switzerland Hits Parade, number 7. Belgium Ultra Top album, number 11. Ultra Top Flanders album, number 20. New Zealand official top 40 album, number 12. Denmark Hit Listing NU album, top 40, number 13. Canada Billboard Canadian album chart, number 18. Ireland album chart, number 25. US Billboard 200, number 31. Australia 03 Australia top 40 long play, 39. Germany Dutch top 100 album, the chart at number 46. And then Australia ARIA album at 56. Moving on, we have Odumodublvck as the next and last guy on the news. We saw where Odumodublvck Blood on the Dance Floor with Bloody Civilian and Wale ranks at number 1 for the 3rd consecutive week, the official Nigeria Top 100. It has earned over 8 million on-demand stream in Nigeria since its release, and the charts shows all of that. Number 1 is Odumodublvck with Blood on the Dance Floor. Number 2, Smooth Criminal. Number 3, My G with Kiss Daniel. That song is currently going up the cadence as we speak. Moving on, we saw Odumodublvck saying, "Men will most likely die before women. That's why you must marry a good woman and let your family know that you and her are one. Make nobody drag your property." And then we saw, well, there was a tweet going around the blog, and then but Odumodublvck said this about that tweet. He said, "I haven't heard anything from the councillors since. No sorry, no nothing, devil." So at the point we saw where Odumodublvck began the Lagos and Abuja thingy, and then it was said that it was cancelled and the Lagos thingy. The council culture came forth, and a lot of people wanted to cancel him in Lagos State at the time. But so far, so good. Odumodublvck has top charts in the country and is doing good numbers even in Lagos State. So where are the councillors at this point? Moving on, we saw where he came out to say, "I do not feature my friend cause I want them to blow. I feature them cause they are dope, and as dope comes. When Ezioku Deluxe drops, the anti-world gangster will come to the forefront of the crew mentality. Choke boys will dare me and say, Odumodu, thank you for not letting the gospel of togetherness fade away. Fade from the industry. It's a new Wuntang and the new J Unit. Most of all, it's the new Spice Girls." And Sloan will say, "Amen." Odumodublvck, how do you come up with your write-up? But trust me, this write-up is one article or one piece of work that you want to say, he needs to explain what he wrote here, because as a layman as I am, or as we are, we maybe don't know what is going on in his head when he's writing all of this. But then his point is clear. He doesn't have his friends on the track because he's pitting them or because he wants them to blow. He have anybody on his album, or he's going to put you on his album because you are dope. And then dope means you are very, very good, coming from Odumodublvck. My name is Daki, like I always say.